Marshall's a team we have played 11 times with this game. Is there, will you miss this rivalry? I don't know if it's a rivalry or not. It's been one-sided lately, but.
I think every game's a rival game. I think we're on everybody's high list right now, but I always look forward to going up there. I think they've got a good fan base. They're an active crowd, and you hear I have a lot of different names up there and stuff, but I think I enjoy going up there and competing. And it's a conference game. It's a big game as far as they only have one loss in conference, so we got to stay one game ahead. And I think we're at the stage we got to control our own destiny as far as what's taking place. And again, it's a big game for us, but every game's a big game. But I think this will be a major game up in Huntington as far as Marshall's attitude and our attitude as far as what's going to take place.
How has the Marshall offense progressed since last season? And Rakeem Cato, and it was a rain game last year, but they're throwing for a lot of yards.
Yeah, they're averaging 569 yards a game, which that's a lot of plays. But you know what they're doing is in the last 4 games they had 98, 95, 97 plays, and just the one half of the Southern Miss game there were 44 plays. So they're running a lot of plays, high tempo, quick tempo, and they're no huddle, but I think they're very fastball, no huddle. Some people call it NASCAR, I call it fastball, but that's what they're doing. The more plays you run, the better opportunity you have to put points on the board and get yardage. But I think when you look at it as far as what's happening is that they're scoring. I guess they've scored 151 points and given up 120. In conference, we've scored 113 and given up 68 in the 3 games in conference. But when you look at yardage, and really I don't look at statistics, I look at defense versus the score. That's what I look at. But at 569 yards, that got to be in the top 5 or 6 in the country, I would think. But the opponents are getting 450 yards a game too. We give up. We average about 401 a game. I think 400.7 and I think we give up 350 or something like that. What's out of whack for us is our run yardage. That's usually better than it is. But again, those stats really don't mean much. It's defense versus the score that I look at, and you still got to go up and make plays. And the key to any fast break team is what I've said the whole season is, 3 and outs. You got to get off the field and don't let them have sustained drives. So you got to tackle well. All right, and then you got to basically have some breakups in the passing game. They got good receivers, quarterbacks playing very well for them. They've run 3 different running backs back there, and they're all cutback zone runners. So you got to make sure gap sound, gap security, as far as the defense is concerned, and we got to tackle well.
So like all these high scoring or these high potent offenses, their defense likewise, they have to basically outscore everyone they play. Is it impossible? When you look at like Oklahoma State last year, and West Virginia a little bit earlier this year, Baylor, is it impossible to have a good defense?
I think eventually, as I said every week to you people, you have to be able to stop the run and basically run the ball yourself. And if you could do those 2 things, you're going to play good defense because of ball control, field position, and all that. And it still comes back down to that. I don't think I'd want to be involved with a team that has to outscore somebody to win. All right? I think eventually it's going to catch up to you when you face a team that can control the ball and basically, make you really struggle to get down there. Now, Marshall's done a good job. I think they're playing very well right now. So we'll have our work cut out, but our players understand what's ahead of them in the game and what we have to get done.
What's up, fans? Come out to Bright House Stadium and watch us take on SMU on November 3rd.